Hello, friends and family. How's everybody doing today? I pray you're doing well and clinging to Jesus. So today is December 20th, which means Luke chapter 20. And once again, because of my tech deficiencies, I didn't get Brother Todd's video uploaded. I wasn't able to figure out how to get it uploaded and downloaded and all that. So I'm still going to link Brother Todd's channel in the description box. So please check it out. But you're stuck with me today. I'm going to read Luke chapter 20 to you today. You're stuck with me. We have a very special guest tomorrow, so be sure to be here on December 21st for Luke chapter 21. But here goes. Here we go on December 20th, Luke chapter 20. And also, Aaron's doing a live stream and took one of my lamps and my stand because the light went out on his stand and the light is better on my stand. And whatever. So I'm kind of wobbly with the selfie stick from the thrift store. So here we go. Luke chapter 20. We're doing it. Now it happened on one of those days as he taught the people in the temple and preached the gospel that the chief priests and the scribes together with the elders confronted him and spoke to him saying, "Tell us, by what authority are you doing these things? Or who is he who gave you this authority?" But he answered and said to them, "I also will ask you one thing and answer me. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or from men?" And they reasoned among themselves, saying, "If we say from heaven, he will say, 'Why then do you not believe him?' But if we say from men, all the people will stone us, for they are persuaded that John was a prophet." So they answered that they did not know where it was from. And Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I do these things." Then he began to tell the people this parable. A certain man planted a vineyard, leased it to a vine dressers, and went into a far country for a long time. Now, at vintage time, he sent a servant to the vine dressers that they might give him some of the fruit of the vineyard. But when the vine dressers beat him and sent him away empty-handed, and he sent another servant, and they beat him also, treated him shamefully, and sent him away empty-handed. And again he sent a third, and they wounded him also, and cast him out. Then the owner of the vineyard said, "What shall I do? I will send my beloved son. Probably they will respect him when they see him." But when the vine dressers saw him, they reasoned among themselves, saying, "This is the heir. Come, let us kill him, that the inheritance may be ours." So they cast him out of the vineyard and killed him. Therefore, what will the owner of the vineyard do to them? He will come out and destroy those vine dressers and give the vineyard to others. And when they heard it, they said, "Certainly not." Then he looked at them and said, "What then is this that is written? The stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. Whoever falls on that stone will be broken, but whomever it falls, it will grind him to powder." And the chief priests and the scribes that very hour sought to lay hands on him, but they feared the people, for they knew he had spoken this parable against them. They knew. So they watched him and sent spies who pretended to be righteous, that they might seize on his words in order to deliver him to the power of the authority of the governor. Then they asked him, saying, "Teacher, we know that you say and teach rightly, and you do not show personal favoritism, but teach the way of God in truth. Is it lawful for us to pay taxes to Caesar or not?" But he perceived their craftiness. Jesus is so smart. And said to them, "Why do you test me? Show me a denarius. Whose image and inscription does it have?" They answered and said, "Caesar's." And he said to them, "Render therefore to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's." But they could not catch him in his words in the presence of the people, and they marveled at his answer and kept silent. Then some of the Sadducees, who deny that there is a resurrection, came to him and asked him, saying, "Teacher, Moses wrote to us that if a man's brother dies having a wife, and he dies without children, his brothers should take his wife and raise up offspring for his brother. Now there were 7 brothers, and the first took a wife and died without children, and the second took her as wife, and he died childless. Then the third took her, and in like manner the 7 also, and they left no children and died. Last of all, the women died also. Therefore, in the resurrection, those whose wife does she become? For all 7 had her as wife. Jesus answered and said to them, the sons of this age marry and are given in marriage. But those who are counted worthy to attain that age and the resurrection from the dead neither marry nor are given in marriage, nor can they die anymore, for they are equal to the angels and are sons of God, being sons of the resurrection. But even Moses showed in the burning bush passage that the dead are raised. And when, remember that. When he called the Lord the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, for he is not the God of the dead, but the living, for all live to him. Then some of the scribes answered and said, Teacher, you have spoken well. But after that, they dared not question him any more. And he said to them, how can they say that the Christ is the son of David? Now David himself said in the book of Psalms, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. Therefore David calls him Lord. How is he then his son? Then in the hearing of all the people, he said to his disciples, be aware of the scribes who desire to go around in long robes, love greetings in the marketplaces, the best seats in the synagogues, and in the best places at feasts, who devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayers. These will receive greater condemnation. Sorry if that camera work was wonky. You guys are along for the ride with me, but there's Luke 20 on December 20th. Again, check out Brother Todd's channel in the description box. So sorry I messed that up, brother. Chalk it up to Kristi being horribly technologically just deficient. We'll just keep saying the word deficient. So I love you guys. Happy December 20th. See you soon. Go Jesus, go. Mwah.